At the crack of dawn, snowfall covers the city streets in a sea of white silence. In the middle of the road, Boots Harrell, a rail-thin African-American 23-year-old young man, crunches through the snow. His drug-induced haze leaves him unfazed to the snow that sticks to his scruffy patchy beard. A dirt cape, red puffy coat houses layers of clothes. Footprints from Boots's oversized boots create a serpentine trail from one side of the street to the other. Boots reaches a junction in the road when a bus swerves to avoid him, making him fall backwards into the snow. The bus slams its brakes fiercely at a bus stop a few yards away. Among the passengers disembarking, Rollo, a 25-year-old African-American man, stumbles out of the bus, hiking his beltless pants over his portly waist as he lumbers towards Boots. Dread fills Boots as Rollo nears him. Boots retreats like he's walking on the edge of a circle. Rollo attempts to ease Boots' fear.
Whoa, easy bro, it's me.
A fuzzy-brained Boots finally recognizes his friend. Rollo inquires,
"Did you get the check wet?"
Boots produces the dry check from an inside jacket pocket and waves it in Rollo's face.
I'm good too. Thanks for asking.
Rollo pours a swig from a bottle in a brown paper bag into his mouth before passing it to Boots. Boots and Rollo greet each other with a hand dap, handshake, and salute. Boots sneezes. Inside of a check-cashing store, Boots and Rollo near the front of the small queue of customers. The few people there wear coats as heavy as Boots's. His is 7 red shades dirtier. Rollo informs Boots,
"Yeah, I got some twills back at the shelter, but put 2 pairs of socks on and you're good money."
Boots shuffles his broken, dirty boots. He crunches the last of the pills he had and washes them down with the remains of the liquor in the brown paper bag. Boots lets the bag fall where he stands.
"That's why you need to be staying inside. For the freebies, my villain."
Through the store's front window, Boots views their pretty Puerto Rican friend, Marisol, age 24, as she skids her bike into the side of the store. Her lanky, athletic build has been besieged by an early onset of multiple sclerosis. Marisol hops off the bike, exhilarated but tremorous due to the MS. She yanks a washcloth from one of the pockets of her oversized winter parka and blows her nose. Boots steps about in a small circle in the 3 feet of space between Rollo and the customer ahead of them.
"You specifically came this early to avoid everybody, so chill."
Boots bounces up and down in one spot.
And it is still like too many.
Ridiculous.
Marisol tries to hide her drunk and doped up state as she bops through the door, check in hand. She cuts the line to reach her friends, evoking groans from other customers.
"Oh snap, I didn't even tell this dude about last night."
Marisol casually greets Rollo and Boots with the familial hand dap, handshake, and salute.
You mean the Kung Fu bum?
"So last night this lumberjack looking dude comes in, dude even snuck in like a jar of moonshine."
Boots' attention turns to the cute clerk counting money for a customer. Boots squints. He's never seen her before. The female check cashing clerk, Shireen, an African-American lady in her mid-20s, stands up to complete the transaction for the customer.
"Oh, so lumberjack is wilding, swinging at people, and I swear to God, the little old Chinese dude with the
He's
bootleg
from
smokes."
Thailand. I'm
Well,
just
he
saying
just-
why you gotta assume and all he's
He
Chinese.
just tapped lumberjack and put dude straight out cold bomb.
Boots notices Shireen rubbing her pregnant belly. He slowly circles backwards, bumping into Marisol. Marisol cuts in front of Boots and reaches Shireen's window.
That's the shelter drama you stay missing out on, Bootsy.
Is swimming in a sea of stank-ass men with Bruce Lee and God knows who else up in there.
Marisol slips her check through Shireen's window slot. She digs into pockets, not finding what she fishes for. Rollo grimaces at Marisol's panicked expression. Marisol offers him a sheepish grin.
"Come on, man. Maybe you left it with one of the counselors."
I swear I just had it.
Rollo pleads with Shireen.
"Yeah, I know you knew and everything, but she's in here like 1,000,000 times a year for real."
Shireen inquires.
Yeah, I'm new and everything. So why are you trying to get me fired right off the bat?
This is that bullshit.
Boots scowls at Shireen, but then attempts a smile. Shireen wrinkles her nose, modestly disgusted by his appearance. Rollo playfully pulls Marisol away from the window by the scruff of her neck. She shoves him away. Boots signs his check in front of Shireen and submits it to Shireen along with his identification card. Shireen reads the name on the card. Boots, gun.
Don't you smile?
Why? Where's the camera at?
In my heart.
Shireen touts a shy and kind smile.
You're funny.
So how come they hire you and you pregnant?
Excuse me?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Boots tries to retreat in his circular-like motion and bumps into the Q divider.
What's going on?
Shireen shouts to Boots.
Wait, hold on. Come back.
Boots steadily completes the small length of a figure-8 shape before returning to Shireen's window. The store manager steps out of the back office.
I used to work down on Tremont, but I got a transfer. It works. Closer to home and all. Are you good?
Yeah,
Boots examines Shireen's desk for conversation inspiration.
So you ever had the egg rolls from Dragons on Flint Street?
The store manager visits Shireen's workspace and gently leads Shireen aside. He examines Boots' ID. He peers above his glasses to address Boots.
This ID has expired.
The store manager shoves Boots' check and ID under the glass and beckons the next customer.
By like what? It's January. Come on, only by like 6 months.
Rollo and the store manager glare at each other. Outside of the check cashing store, next to Marisol's bicycle, Marisol's ID rests in the snow. In a corner of a children's park, Boots and Rollo share a pint of gin on a bench. Boots never keeps still, swaying back and forth. Marisol rides a swing, taking swigs from her own bottle. Rollo adds up his dollars and coins while smoking a cigarette.
16 bills and change.
Boots rises and struts around the slide like a peacock.
Look, see? Shit's starting to kick in. I'm already acting normal, like a businessman or something.
Boots climbs up the slide. The ride down accelerates with the ice and snow, but Boots lands fine.
Fuck a businessman. Fuck you and all the pretty colors. We right here living in gray slush.
Rollo flings his pennies at pigeons. Boots waits for the tirade to dissolve.
Okay, so we head to City Hall for a birth certificate and get a new ID.
Rollo offers a nearby stray cat some of their whiskey. It sniffs at it and refuses.
Let's just go to Racks for some oxys and call it a day.
The stray cat mews at Boots. Boots strokes its neck.
And tomorrow then what?
Tomorrow? Are you Orphan Annie?
Okay, forget the next day, but an oxy a man ain't cutting it. We get the ID, we're talking oxys, valet girls and perks. Oh my.
A cigarette beggar motions to Boots for a cigarette. Boots swats him away.
And I get every first sip and hit.
You selfish mother.
Marisol leans backwards to drain her drink, but her butt slips off of the seat of the swing. The polished white floors of City Hall shine in stark contrast to Boots's and Marisol's unkempt appearance. A judge in black robe and high heels clops through the halls. Marisol examines Boots's birth certificate while Boots shuffles circles around a bench.
Boots is not a nickname then. Okay. Boots? Harold? I thought you were Boots. Gun. The fastest gun in the East?
I am not a shooter.
Boots walks a tight rope in the shape of a circle around the trash barrel.
The name Gun belongs to the longest foster family I was with.
He speeds up around the barrel a couple times, then slows. Boots strolls down the halls, curving from one side to the other. Marisol follows him, walking in a straight fashion. Boots's grimy thumb points to a name change amendment on the document.
See, my birth mother never sealed the record of her last name.
So why didn't you just leave it as Boots, Harold, or whatever?
What I care about the chick that shot me out and ran.
Racing must run in your family. Mr. Walkathon.
Marisol limps a little due to her multiple sclerosis and steps in alongside Boots's imaginary sine wave.
Let's go before your little anxious ass gets us picked up.